The fashion industry used to put out a summer and winter collection. Now they redo the clothes in stores on a daily basis. So fast fashion really is disposable clothing. People are only wearing a garment that they buy maybe 5 times.
Some of the things I care about are social injustices, poverty, feminism, animal welfare, our environment, our climate. The fashion and textile industry, what's happening behind the scenes there encompasses all of those things.
So my role with this organization is getting people to think and to realize what fast fashion is doing.
There are different levels of activism. There's your personal life choices, and there's speaking about things, and then there's really acting on things and putting it out there in a really vocal way or a really impactful way so that people cannot just turn away from it. I would be sewing by 6:30. I would take 1 or 2 10-minute breaks between that time and 10 p.m. that night. I would eat a couple of portions of rice during that time. I would have people insult me, I would have people question me. I had a number of people asking me for directions to shops, which was somewhat ironic, and sewing and sewing and sewing and aching and a bit of hunger and a bit of cold, and that's kind of a summary of the day.
Last year we put on our first Swap to Drop. It is about raising awareness of increasing the life of clothing. We do get tired of our clothes, so what's a better way of getting rid of them than swapping with somebody? Fashion Revolution asks, who made my clothes?
This is made in Bangladesh. It's made in Nicaragua.
Made in Vietnam. Nike. Made in China. Wow, they're really all over the world.
Made in Cambodia.
Made in China. We haven't had one that isn't in China. Nothing really that I own is locally made or even made in New Zealand, and that really shocks me.
It's absolute exploitation of our young people.
What are you wearing? You all want to kind of dress the same, and if you don't have something like that, then you'll probably go buy something.
It's this culture of buy this to look like that person who's some sort of social media influencer. You'll somehow be like that person, and it's okay for you to then throw it away and become another person next week based on whoever is popular and trendy.
If you see like a photo of like player or like a rapper that you like wearing something cool, you kind of think, oh, that's pretty cool, I wish I had that.
I do feel pressured to not wear the same outfit twice, especially to parties. People kind of remember it like by what you wore.
If I've worn something once already to a party, I probably wouldn't wear it again. If I saw someone wearing like a cool dress, I'd be like, wow, that's cool. But then if the next weekend they wore it again out to a party, I'd be like, oh, what? Why are you doing that? Why wear it again once everyone's already seen it?
In terms of what we can all do, there are so many different things. One is to absolutely stop this kind of consumerism.
I'm not just buying this because it's $10, it's on sale, you know. I'm buying this because I think it's going to add to my wardrobe and I'm going to get a lot of wear out of it.
In terms of shopping, doing a hell of a lot less of it.
We don't have to look different every single day.
Buying secondhand, buying local.
Buy clothes that are made out of real organic material.
Boycotting or not buying from a certain place is important. It's better to tell them why. There's a lot of advice about do what makes you happy. I would go a step further and say do what makes you happy, but do what's right. Don't do things that cause harm. That is the most important thing.
They were really cheap, which makes me think probably not the best working conditions. When I was in the changing room, that wasn't going through my mind until now that I have to think about it.